Music plays a significant role in all civilizations, be it culturally gained or adapted from other societies. In Pakistan, we have seen changes in music genres over the years. Today, a new style of music is emerging known as indie. Indie music scene refers to a niche of local musicians who produce music independently and have a relatively smaller fan following, as compared to mainstream artists who are under the umbrella of record labels. This is what some members of Teen have to say about their experiences.
I think it's pretty sad that what tends to make it, as far as mainstream music goes, is usually really substandard, and it's not an apt representation of what we can do, what the music scene in Karachi or in Pakistan is capable of. And it's really disappointing how little it takes to make a mainstream song or to make it in the mainstream. It really has nothing to do with music. It's become this fashion show or this like corporate thing. It's a performance, exactly. It's all about what you're wearing or who you know or how much money has been put into sponsorship of that show or how big the stage is, who the audience is. It's like, I think the least important thing in mainstream music is the music element of it. Misconceptions as far as well, I don't know what the perception is actually. I haven't been on that side of it, perceiving the indie scene. Um, but yeah, there are misconceptions in the way that a lot of people think that indie musicians don't want the money or they don't want the sponsorship or they don't want to make it their career, which is not true. It's just really hard to do it. They have this perception that indie musicians don't work as hard as commercial musicians, which is totally not true because the indie people are the ones producing their own stuff and doing all of their own stuff. I think as far as women go, there's this perception that if a woman is in music, she's not going to be an indie musician. She's going to be commercial, which is not true. Which is not true at all because there are a lot of female musicians in the indie scene. There's another one. Yes, this is a big perception that all indie musicians are these like rich English-speaking burger types, which is not true because
Fuck, no.
yeah, no, there's this huge perception that the indie music comes from like defense Karachi or defense Lahore, which is total bullshit. Because a lot of folk musicians can be categorized as indie musicians. A lot of musicians in rural areas and interior can be still categorized as indie and underground.
What makes indie musicians unique is how their passion for music leads them to take an initiative for the progress of their own music by producing songs and music videos themselves. Ali Sohail, who plays in both Jumbo Jet and Sikandar Ka Mandir, helps produce songs for some of the bands by working from home. Let's hear what Ali and Saad from Jumbo Jet have to say about indie in Karachi.
If I could change anything, I'd probably just get people to be a little more open to sounds that they're not really aware of yet, rather than just going to a Rahat concert or an Atif concert.
Yeah.
They could
20 साल से आते देखते कि बोर नहीं हुए तुम
they could actually go to an Orange Boys
Exactly.
concert and
for a change.
feel something new for a change.
It kills us, we love making music, we love doing music, and we love, showing the people that the music that we make and giving it to the people. But then again, it doesn't give us anything back in return, so we have to make money, we have to make a living for that. And all the big artists, as he mentioned earlier, they have a monopoly over here right now, and they're not letting anybody else take a share of the market that they've already captured, and they're not letting go. So we can't really survive in that. So in order for us to survive, we have to make money. So we have to get day jobs and stuff like that in order to, be able to fund our own band and fund our own stuff that we do. So it's really expensive, by the way. The equipment and everything, it's really, really, really expensive.
Lesson TV started, when? 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Nadir actually got this idea of starting a label or some sort of a platform where actually all the indie musicians that are here in Karachi at least could come together, record videos, make music, make songs. And all of the bands, all of the people involved in this whole lesson thing, they all help out in one way or the other.
Yeah,
Either
we
with
all-
recording or mastering or mixing, but majority of the work is done by, for audio production is done by this guy right here. And
My nigga.
and yeah.
But like we all pitch in. We like there's nobody who's just
Yeah.
like not helping, and like we just made it ourselves. Another started it, and we all pitch in whatever
way we can.
Music in Pakistan has seen its fair share of ebb and flow over the years. However, the recent rise in talent and the selfless love for music in the hearts of these indie musicians have inspired a new life in the music industry. With camera crew Salahuddin, this is Shahjahan Salim for Zavus Media Sciences, Karachi.